Welcome to Nox Survives, and today I'm playing Minecraft on Scousey's Mousehole server. So come with me, my friends, as we take a look around Pirate Lagoon. Right, so we're going to start off with my starter house. There isn't really much going on in here. It's become a bit of a just somewhere where I come and use crafting tables and the enchanting table, that sort of thing. So nothing really going on there. But here we go. Let's take a nice little cinematic view of the area. So from my starter house, I built these farms because the farms are very important to get started. And then I moved over to these few houses over here, which I've done on a live stream on Twitch. So follow me on Twitch. I'll be doing a few live streams over there. And then I built this nice portal, nether portal in the style of a skull and crossbones. I thought that was a great idea, and it really got me in the mood for building the rest of this pirate lagoon. And then from my farms, I then moved over to the other side of my starter house, where I built a few more houses just to build up the whole area, give it a nice enclosed feel. These don't really have anything in it. I've got a few villagers in one of the houses, but that's just temporary until I get a nice village sorted out for them. But there, I built a nice waterfall there, and I think that's coming on nicely. And then I moved on to this temple, which is all overgrown, which is where I've got the workings of my base. A few AFK farms, and I don't tend to use a lot of AFK farms because it causes a lot of lag on servers, so I don't want to add towards lag, so I try to keep them to a minimum. As is all these storage is all manual, no automatic storage for me. I don't do that sort of thing, so that's just my little bit of storage there. So let's move on to the little cinematic view, back to the overview of this base, and let's move on to the next part. And from here I started watching a couple of videos about docks, and I came across Blue Nerd. A lot of you may have heard of him. He's a great builder, and he does a lot of good time lapses, which I've been watching a lot of, and I've got a lot of inspiration to carry on this build. And as I move over, you'll see a lot of inspiration is taken from him. So let's look inside one of these houses first. This is my Harbour Master. I've started doing the interiors now, putting in interiors to make the whole place come together, and I really want to bring this all together and make it a nice area. So yeah, that's all done. Just little bits put in here and there just to tie the whole place in together. So let's carry on looking round. And I built these docks, and above the docks I built a nice big warehouse, which we'll come and look at the inside in a minute. But from the warehouse I then moved over to over this way. I put in a few nice cranes. They're all my designs there. And I built this ship. This was done over Christmas, actually. I think Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I think I did this. So I might call it the Christmas ship or something Christmassy. Let me know what you think I should call it. Some sort of Christmas ship. But yeah, we've got a few docks, not completely finished. Not every places aren't completely finished, but it's coming on. Here we have the interior of my warehouse. Lots of storage. Don't know if I'll be using it as storage, but it has that feel. It gives that aesthetic of looking good and tying the whole place together. So we've got a few upstairs, cat running around, a few logs, a few random logs there, just to fill in the space, make it look like it's being used, and melons and pumpkins there. And that's about it for inside. Haven't done too much of the insides, just kept it nice and basic. And so then we move on to over this way. We've got a nice little stables we've put in here. I haven't got any horses just yet, so they're empty. But yeah, I've just put in a couple of stables. I thought that would go down nicely in that area. And then moving on, we've got a nice little zombie in a cage. I thought that was a good little addition. And then here we have a tavern, which has come on really well. I'm really pleased with how this has looked. And I've put in a couple of villages, a few villages there, who will sell me some nice books, some mending I think I have, and unbreaking, all the good stuff you need. So I've got them there. And I've got a few more villages to go in. I'll probably put them in the lodgings rooms upstairs. So we've got a couple of lodgings rooms here. I'll probably pop in a few more villages, like my looting villager and my fortune villager, that sort of thing. Someone I don't use so much, but still very handy to have. And yeah, the insides are pretty much done here. I might put a few more pictures and just a bit of decorations around, but that's pretty much finished for insides of these. So yeah, let's go back outside now. Take a little look around the tavern here. I'm really pleased with how that's come on. It looks really good. And as you see, I try to keep these roofs all different colours, just to make it look like they're different builds. I've tried to bring in the same theme of the build, but slightly changing them so they don't all look the same, but they look like they all belong in the right place, in the same place. So there, let's just have a little last look around this whole lagoon. I think it looks nice as the sun goes down. I think I'm quite pleased with how it's come along. If you've got any ideas of things I could add to this, I'm kind of running low on ideas now. I'm going to do a marketplace, a church maybe, and that's about all the ideas I have for this area. So if you've got any ideas for me to add to this area, let me know in the comments. But other than that, I've got just one more little bit to move on to before I do finishing up of everything, making things look good. And this is the marketplace I'm going to be building. So we're going to have a few houses here where I'll put in the villagers doing specific trades for each of the buildings. So it'll be a bit of life to this area. And that's going to be done in a time-lapse video. So I'm about 2/3 of the way through the video now. So I look forward to showing you that. So that's it for me. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little look around my base. And I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye.